smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want it. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstaged. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. Its people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love it.
Today, from Raymond James.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They go play action with Hurts.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Hurts going to run it himself.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Hurts going to keep it again.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Second down. Here's Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Swift will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Swift again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Now a 3rd-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. They run straight ahead here with White.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Mayfield.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
2nd and 7.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Evans from 13 yards out.
And the Buccaneers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep for the Bucs is Devin Tompkins.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that?
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he returns this to the 22.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, 37 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here's Devin Tompkins on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his crew will take over with a football at the 30. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Mayfield going to the air right away. And his first look is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
A first carry for Rachaad White. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected pass.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. A 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And it's fielded at the 34. They juked him. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now a man picked up on draft night this year, DeAndre Swift.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 42. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, and especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. He'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Elliott.
Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans,
just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started.
And we are underway from the Superdome.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Play action. Here's Stroud.
On the move to his left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That'll be caught left side by Woods.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Stroud and company going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Stroud to throw it.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
Again, it's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Steps away to his left. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Stroud looking to throw.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partners. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Matt Amendola now for the extra point.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center. After 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
It's going to take some time to adjust to seeing Carr running out in a new uniform. Instead of black and silver, it's black and gold. 35,000 yards and over 200 touchdowns with the Raiders. The Saints more than willing to let him air it out all game long to a talented group of pass catchers in the Big Easy.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave. Now inside the 25, Chris Olave.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
69 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain plays.